Hey guys, this is Buggy, and I'm gonna play The Last Door. Um, Basically, what I intend to do with these recordings is just play whatever I want, whenever I want, upload whenever I want. I've even played this game before. I played it for 6 hours, and that's just on here. I have it off of Steam as well, so I actually completed most of it. Chapter 1 or Season 1 or whatever, before it came on Steam. So, for some reason, this part's really loud. I don't like that, but yeah. So, I like this game. It's a pretty interesting foray into making horror without having to default to a lot of jump scares or anything. I mean, it's 8-bit and it still somehow manages to be scary. I'm also really jumpy, so that might be part of the problem. So we're gonna start with episode 1, like you do. After all the things I have seen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do voices, so you gotta deal with it. After all the things I have seen. Forgot it started out this way. After all the things I have done, I cannot escape the course my life has taken. Now I am beyond redemption. You can probably tell what he's about to do here. I just hope you can forgive me someday. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth. Just saying, I love the music for this game, which is why I didn't talk during that part. October 1891! I do that voice for the main character because it's fun. See, here I am. Videte ne quisiat. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly. That was all my childhood friend Anthony Beechworth had written in his letter. Oh, I thought he wrote a lot more because the narration from earlier. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It had been many years since I had heard that sentence. It was the motto of the Science and Philosophy group that we had secretly run as students back when we were in that secluded boarding school in Scotland. But we had left it all behind, like mere childhood memories. Yeah, you'll see about how much he's left that behind here. That letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened. Something that must remain absolutely secret. I had to find out what was going on. Okay, it may sound like I'm making fun of this game. This is just how I enjoy games, guys. I love this game. It's excellent. I can 100% take it, well, about as seriously as I take anything. But this is how I enjoy games, so you can suck it. Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex and made my way to the address on the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family, the Beechworth Manor! Spooky. Episode 1, The Letter. I love point-and-click games. I should probably say that first. Oh, let's see what the horizon says. The fields surrounding the house stretch majestically as far as the eye can see. I did not know Anthony was the owner of such a property. I did, because I saw him hang himself. Ooh, yeah, I remember what's back here. You guys are gonna see what's back here. A murder of crows is eating eagerly. There are so many birds that I cannot see their prey from here. That's cool. That's real cool. A garbage bin. Judging by the foul odor, I would say it has not been emptied in a fortnight. So I guess his interior monologue isn't like his other monologue, because I just decided to say it like that. It is latched from the inside. Bum ba dum bum. Those crows are freaking creepy. Go inside the house. This is strange. Everything is silent as if there is no one living here. You know why that is? It's because there's no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. Maybe I'll go back to the other voice, because I'm sure his interior monologue is about the same as his other one. His other voice, I mean. Nice little cut so they don't have to show him taking off his things, which honestly would be more trouble than it's worth. My coat! A note on the table. Here we go. Dear Mr. Beechworth, due to the recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and, much to our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years in your service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. It sounds like his servants were like, this place is whack, we're leaving. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind to him. Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say. You should just say, oh, you're freaking ugly now and I hate you. That's what it sounded like you were just saying, my dude. A grandfather clock. It is the only sound around here. Man, the ticking of clocks. I like clocks. I like the idea of having clocks. But the whole thing with the noise of them ticking is not my favorite. Here we go. Like, honestly, just look at the light source and everything, and just how efficiently they used the pixels in this. This is really good. Atmospherically, I think they did an excellent job on this game, and I'm just gonna sing its praises, so you guys can hear me do that, I guess. A deer head overlooks the room with glass eyes. Better than its original eyes, I think. That might smell pretty bad. A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. Phonographs are new because it is. I think a recording of sound or music can be played if an engraved cylinder or disc is inserted, but I see no such object in this device. Yeah. A cabinet with glasses and some liquor bottles. There's also a matchbox. That seems like a bad place to put your matches, my dude. Like, hey, you know what's great? Putting flammable things near alcohol. I mean, putting flammable things near matches. These matches could come in useful. See? Matches. Ends. A fireplace. It looks like it has not been cleaned in a long time. Oh, and the window's open. That's never good. That large window is wide open, letting the cold dusk air in. Okay, so we looked at all this stuff. I'm pretty sure we looked at everything. I'm not going to go back out there because I do not like going up the stairs. Going upstairs in games like this is always a bad idea. A seascape. There is a small boat struggling against the roaring waves. You know what? That feels like it actually kind of thematically ties into something later. It doesn't really matter, but, you know. Let's not go through any more doors. A rainy mountain landscape. I love the rain. This portrait is crooked. Oh, yeah. Oh, dunk. I jumped. I don't know why I jumped. I knew this was going to happen. An old rosary, a cord of beads with a solid wooden crucifix. Yeah, take that. Maybe you'll need to pray or something. This painting depicts a deep, dark forest. You know, because it's creepy. And in case you guys didn't realize that it's creepy, it's really creepy. A small plant brings some life to this place. That plant's not going to be alive for very long. There are no good light sources in here. There's no windows. I mean, maybe there's a skylight and it's just so dark, like maybe something fell on it. Maybe they are not sentencing plants to death here. Now I've got 3 different doors I can try. I kind of know where some of them go. Like, okay, full disclosure, it has been years since I played this game. I've got a pretty good memory for some of the stuff in here, but a lot of stuff I just am not entirely clear on. We'll see though. Let's go left to right. That seems like the most logical approach for me. I think this is the kitchen. Ooh, is that a variety of herbs and ingredients? The kitchen stove and a cleaning cloth. Can you take the cleaning cloth? Yeah, it might come in handy. I'll take it. That's what I do whenever I visit the apparently abandoned houses of old childhood friends, is I just start stealing their stuff. It's really fun. Plates and pans. You could have a pan. Hey, dude, you're here. You might as well just cook something up. Maybe there's like something that hasn't rotted if he hasn't been gone forever. Okay, well, I mean, he doesn't know that. But still, okay. A plate with some days-old leftovers. Yeah, that doesn't seem great. Okay, that would actually put me off of eating anything out of this place, too. I already looked at that. Let's go to the door. Unlatch it. I have unlatched the door. Yeah, this is out where the... For some reason, this never gets less unsettling. The crows eating over there. Ugh. Yeah, I think I got everything I can get out of here. Let's go to the next door. Oh, did I look in the... No, I can't. Okay. Door time. Go into the dark. Ooh, I actually remember some stuff now. A wash basin and some toiletries. Toiletries. Oh, well, it's the same thing still. What's up here? A lamp to light the way. The way where? That's just interesting. I mean, not... It doesn't make sense because he would say that. And, okay. There's nothing of interest in these drawers. You haven't even looked in them. How would you know? I mean, you're rifling through all the rest of Anthony's stuff. Why don't you just go rifle through his drawers, too? March 5th, 1891. Oh, okay, so this is the servants' quarters. Master Anthony has made us get rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I have found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it. Well, I know where it is. It's my rosary now. May 18th, 1891. Master Anthony has been complaining about Alfie. What would a simple cat do to him? He ordered us to keep him out of the house at all times. Still, I cannot let the poor thing starve. He's such a clever cat. Every time I open the window, he knows food is waiting for him. Anyway, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He is growing more and more unlike himself every day. Man, I like cats. September 15th, 1891. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. I thought it said orifice at first, and I was like, are you sure? He wants us to leave him food at the door, but he barely eats anything. I'm really worried. Yeah, I'm glad you were worried, because there was every reason to be. An empty bowl like the ones used to feed pets. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The window's so dirty that I can barely see through to the outside. Yeah. Okay, cool. Again. It looks like the window frame is rotten. I would need some kind of cord to hold the window open. Yeah, okay. I'll do that later. Because right now, I'm pretty sure there's other stuff I need to do. I'm pretty sure this is more stairs. Okay, cool. I can't even go down there because the door's locked. Game over. I win because I didn't have to go down some creepy stairs. It looked like he was kept stopping to look over his shoulder. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just a jumpy person, but stuff like that always makes me kind of go, ooh, inside. Okay, we're gonna go up the stairs. I dislike the stairs. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, he doesn't want to go in the dark. It is too dark. I can't go any further. I mean, you could. You just might hurt yourself. Alright, I think probably the lamp and the matches, because, I mean, that's, like, duh, of course. Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling every... Oh, it's not in here. This is the kitchen. What am I doing? Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling everywhere. Stumbling everywhere. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Okay, let's get that lamp. Alright, now let's... I wonder if I need to put oil in it. You know, actually, let's go ahead and try to... Alright, sweet. Now we can go up the stairs. This probably isn't going to be, you're not going to have to sit and watch me struggling super much, probably, because again, I have played this game before and I'm generally pretty good about remembering stuff that happens in games. Even if I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. That's a lie, I had nukes. This door is stuck, it won't open. That is the definition of stuck? Yes. Let's keep going through the dark hallway on our creepy adventure of the house of the guy who committed suicide. This doorway has been boarded up. Yep. It sure has been. Wait, can you just... They are firmly nailed down. I cannot remove them with my bare hands. Of course you can't. Except, that's quitter talk, and you could if you tried really hard. It would just hurt. A lot. Alright, somebody's room. A silver key! Oh, we needed a key. Cool. A double bed. From the accumulated dust, I would guess it has not been slept in for a very long time. Ooh, if it hasn't been a long time... The fireplace is black with soot. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. Small photographs and old daguerreotypes. Or... I don't know if I pronounced that right, it doesn't matter. Mostly family portraits. Cool, 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 cool. The window leads to a balcony shared with the adjacent room. I cannot open the latch, it is stuck. Perhaps I could do so using a small tool. So what, you need like a flathead screwdriver to lever it open? I guess I could do that. We'll see. There's another door. We'll check it. I'm pretty sure I can't open it though, right? It is locked from the inside. Yeah, okay, because this actually gave me a lot of trouble before, because I like found that out and then left and forgot about it. You can get into there using the window because it has a little balcony and you just walk across. But first I need to find whatever tool it was that's used for opening it. Probably need an axe to get through there, and the key, of course, goes to the creepy stairs that go down into the basement. Unless... Oh, that just says the door's stuck. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's go forth into the darkness. Ha 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 ha. I somehow actually forgot what the main character's name is. I keep wanting to say Jeremy, and I am so sure that's not right. Yeah, the key to open the door. Haha, now we get to go in the dark. Oh, okay, you don't even have to go down the stairs, it just teleports him down. That looks like it might be a Pokeball. Oh no, I know what this is. Oh gosh. I think this is a slate disc record. The sleeve reads, The Carnival of Venice. Yep, I have the, I actually do have the soundtrack for this game because I really like it, as you could probably tell by me singing along with it earlier. This song is interesting. We get to listen to it later. Ooh, is that a crowbar? A slightly rusted iron crowbar. Iron. Crowbars are usually useful. A small pile? A small pile of firewood, twigs, and chunks of dry bark. Hey, can I... Oh, I used up the matches. Maybe we can set it on fire. The boiler looks like it has been out of use for a long time. Sorry, I keep going on and off with his voice. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't like the noises. They did a very good job of soundscaping this, and it's making me, you know, a little jumpy. I feel like actually recording this makes it a little bit less spooky for me somehow. I guess it's because I'm somewhat concentrated on just like keeping a steady stream of intriguing and fun talk going. Okay, let's put the record in the player. The music has abruptly stopped. Yup. Yep. Okay. Yeah. They're still in there. That part really freaked me out the first time I played this game. Like... Which is probably one reason why I remember it so well. Because, like, yeah. Let's go up the stairs. Bye, crows. You're horrifying. I want to go up the stairs for some reason. Wait, you know what? Maybe we can crowbar this door. No, we can't. Okay. It's probably to open this, honestly. Because... Oh, yeah, this... Alright, let's go inside. My God, what has happened here? I mean, it's clear that somebody died. The lifeless body of a woman. It has been in here for a few days. Looks like she's clutching a note in her hand. Okay, let's get the note. I am writing what will surely be my final thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I do not know what kind of dark power has turned my husband into what he is now, a stranger with a look bereft of all sanity, compassion, and human warmth. I do not know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that now dwells in our souls. That's creepy. I do not know where it is from, but I am sure it is not from this world. I will meet my brothers and sisters soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness and fear. Soon, I will stop trembling. Oh. What's that? A simple long hairpin. Okay, that's what we need. It is a letter. Dear Margaret, it has been days since Anthony left his office. I can hear him whisper angrily, frightfully, and it gets worse at night. Our service left a few days ago. Without their help and company, I am lost. I can barely walk out of bed, and not even the doctor will come here after his argument with Anthony. My husband has developed a horrible ability to break anyone's will. I do not know what to do. I do not have any strength left. I wish I could send you this letter. Your dear friend, Anna Beechworth. Yeah. An old wheelchair. Oh, is this another letter? A letter in a feeble handwriting. I cannot go on. All is lost. I wouldn't spend so much time writing letters if I were dying. Well, If there's nothing left to do, maybe it is a diary page. I cannot stand their stares. They watch me, they judge me, they despise me. I know they think I am not worthy of this family, but who are they but dust and bones, a memory? Leave me! I do not need you. Leave me alone. Well, I mean, the writing on the walls reads, "Leave me alone." Who would have written such a thing? Probably your old friend, Mr. Beechworth. That's what I'm guessing. Nothing of interest on this dressing table? It's just a dressing table. Nothing cool. Oh, can we touch the body again? Oh no, okay, it's to read the note again. That makes sense. Let's spend less time in there. Oh, I heard a little noise. A woman of strong features and dark hair. She has a bold look in her eyes. I do not like these noises. The young Anthony, just like I remember him. She looks like the woman on the bed. She's holding a baby. Could that be Anthony's child? Well, I hope that his child is somewhere safe now. This old man bears some resemblance to Anthony, but his countenance is marred by a severe, unsettling gaze. This young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. A man with blonde hair. I feel as if I have seen him before. Oh, my dude, you have. You have seen him before. A portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat with lynx. The paint looks fresher around the animal's head. Well, then let's... That would just smear the fresh paint. Okay. There's a big raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with its beak. Well, that's cool. Maybe it can back off and leave us alone. That would be awesome. The crows in this game, or I guess ravens, like, that one's a raven, but I'm sure that some of these have been identified as crows. People talk about what's the difference between crows and ravens. There's not a lot. Ravens are bigger and... like, I mean, there's different species and stuff, but crow is kind of like, there are a lot of species of bird that are called crows, and I'm assuming more than one that are called ravens. I don't know. This is just me on my biology BS again. Using the hairpin, I have managed to spring the latch with ease. Alright. A lynx mounted and stuffed. This is a fine work of taxidermy. Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, I guess. Though I do kind of like taxidermy. Oh, no, that's to go back. I didn't want to go back. Taxidermy's cool. I don't necessarily want to, like, do it myself, and it is weird when people, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, hunting trophies and stuff, but I can't help but look whenever. Anyways, a few press cuttings pinned to the wall. The Illustrated London News, 1887. Judge kills himself under strange circumstances. The Daily Telegraph, 1888. Earl found dead floating in the Thames. The Times, 1889. Famous actor found bled to death in his hotel room. Lots of deaths. A map of the region of Sussex with markings drawn on its surface. I hope the music isn't too loud that you guys can't hear me, because that would suck. Remains of chemical experiments. My dude was doing chemical experiments. Some strange books written in a language unknown to me. I mean, you didn't even go and look very close, so how would you know? Oh, what am I grabbing? I'm grabbing something. Oh, it's just the door. I don't want to go out yet. A can of paint thinner. Oh, Dunk, yeah. Okay. Let's just grab it then. That's for our lynx buddy. Some sort of spilled chemical product. It smells strongly of vinegar. Vinegar, huh? A common hammer in good condition. Well, let's grab that. Some torn out diary pages. What is it with people in games like this and just like taking their private thoughts, writing them down, and then ripping the pages out and scattering them to the wind? It's very silly. They will not bother me anymore. I am alone with their censorious gazes, their whispers. It is already. There's only one thing left to do. Well, I think I know it. Oh, well, okay, let's read it again. Okay, we're done. Alright, what we need to do is go look at... I guess I didn't really need to go through here, but I did. We gotta go through the gross dead person room again. My dude, Anthony, probably should have gotten somebody to freaking, like... I dampened the cloth of paint venom. But yeah, definitely don't just leave dead people lying around your house. That's a bad idea. Just saying. The thinner has worked. The fresh paint is gone, and now I can see the original painting. The lynx's mouth is open, as if it were growling. Yeah, I know why. Alright, let's go through creepy place again. Leave me alone. I wrote it on the walls, all creepy-like, because that's how I do, I guess. Yeah, okay. I think I remember what to do now. As I said before, it has been years since I've played this game, but there's certain things, there's something about, like, puzzles that, for some reason, I just remember them pretty well. You know what helps stuck doors is hammers. Okay, fine. It's also funny, like, it's just... Also, why did my boy leave the door open? I guess so if he had to run in a hurry, he could just do it. Which, I mean, same, I guess. Especially with this room looking how it does now. Freaking Crow Central. But, it's always funny to me because point-and-click games make no sense. There is only one way to do things, almost... like most of the time, and it's not necessarily the thing that intuitively makes the most sense. Like, I'm gonna use this thing. I don't know, I can't even think of a good example right now, but like a lot of times if you have like a dialogue option, you actually have to do some sneaky thing to distract somebody instead of just like asking them or whatever to do whatever you want. And okay, long story short, it's just crazy because a lot of times you have so many options that make sense with what you have in your inventory, but then you have to do something that's completely unintuitive and goofy. Alright, I think there's something that I have to do with this wall later. I know this, but for some reason... This boiler looks like it has been out of use for a long time. Let's smash it with a hammer! Oh, okay, I think I remember what I have to do. Sorry about that, guys. I just sneezed, like, without taking the microphone off or anything. I am not a professional. Okay, I do remember what I need to do, though. I don't think it's... Yeah. I do actually remember what I have to do. Oh, no. Bye. Gross. Yeah, I remember what I have to do. A dying crow! Not much life left in it. Were they just... Okay, this is the thing I've never understood. Were they all just trying to eat this dying crow? Or was there something else? I'm assuming there was something else. And the more I think about what it might have been, the more I don't want to think about it. I have put an end to the poor creature's suffering. Yeah, I know, I'm a freaking hero, I guess. Here's a hint, I'm not a hero. This character is not a hero. Oh look, I've never done that before, apparently. Okay, I know what I have to do now. But here, this is an example. Like, I'm sure they had twine in this house somewhere, but no, I have to use a rosary to keep it open. And now I leave. Now if I come back in, it's all normal. Okay, I'll just... I hear something in the distance. It sounds like a lament. Okay, I just had to wait for that to happen. Where did the crow go? Well, it's obviously undead, and that's what happened, right? Sure. The crow is gone. Well, we saw that, stupid. There's a tiny dark hole in the wall. Yeah, now this is what I have to do. Yep. The sound is louder down here. Man, this makes me think about my kitty. Her name's Nicola. After, well, you don't need to know what it's after. You'll probably think Nikola Tesla. That's not it. But she's excellent, and I love her, even though she bites me all the time and is a spoiled brat. The cat seems to be behind this wall. Yeah, you figured it out, have you? A black cat is staring at me, but wait, its eyes are missing! That's probably the closest thing to a jump scare you get in this game, I'm pretty sure. Good lord, it almost ripped my eyes out. It has run away into the dark. Now, as you've probably been able to tell, there's a lot of influences from Edgar Allan Poe for just like the general atmosphere in this, which I think is a pretty good touch. There's an open chest with a dark cloak, a mask, and a knife. Ooh, dunk. That sounds like fun. This knife could be useful. I'm gonna go on a stabbing spree. Stab. Okay, why do I keep looking at that? It does not matter. I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with this first part of the game. There's 4 episodes in each season. I think I might be off. But then there's also some mini-sodes in the first one. Okay, every time that every time that he stops, because, like, oh, wow, they're gone. Every time he stops, though, I think that he's looking behind himself to see if there's something following him, and that actually creeps me out a little bit. This game, like, freaked me out a lot more whenever I first played it. I mean, full disclosure, this game is probably not nearly as scary as, like, all of the other horror games that exist, like Outlast or whatever, or Soma, which, yes, my friend April, I am going to finish Soma eventually. I just need sleep sometimes, which is the only reason I haven't yet. Aw, my spider's out. I have tarantulas. There's one named, my roommate / partner made me name her Putus the Buddhist III. And she's a Venezuelan sun tiger, which means she hides a lot of the time. But she's out right now, and it's great. Maybe someday I'll get a video. I managed to get the lynx's mouth open. There's a golden key inside. Also, full disclosure, I do actually have 6 tarantulas, not just the one, but it doesn't matter. Okay, get the key. I think this is the end of the game, guys, so buckle up. On top of the ladder, there's a trapdoor with a keyhole reinforced with gold. Why would you reinforce a keyhole with gold? Gold isn't a very strong substance. It's very soft and malleable. The golden false trapdoor is locked. I need to find the key. You have the key, stupid. This is, video game logic. Oh god, no! Anthony, no! The lifeless body of my dear friend. What madness could have led him to commit such an act? There is something in his pocket. Yeah, just search the dead man, please. It is a sealed letter. Dear J. DeWitt, if you're reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. Yes. Oh, Jeremiah! That's it, that's his first name. I feel so smart. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I found myself involved in a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable and atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made that pact, where we all swore on our honor that sentence that would protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group, and yours too, are in great danger. Do not delay. They are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, David. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechworth. So that was the first little episode of the game, I guess. The adventure continues in episode 2. I was right, episode. The Last Story of the Letter was funded via Kickstarter by 285 backers. It was published on March 11th, 2013. Yeah, I did eventually hop on this bandwagon and donate to it. Yeah, I'll probably put up another video in a bit, like maybe in the next couple weeks or so, of me playing the next episode. But for right now, I guess that's all. See you around, kids, and as always, keep being cool guys.